Let's put up this headline. Manchin calls Biden's administration priority absolutely infuriating after ESG veto. Now, this was Biden's first presidential veto, which for some reason neoliberals are celebrating like it's the start of a revolution. But I digress. A quick recap of what the ESG is all about. The ESG rule in question says that money managers can factor in climate change and other related factors when making decisions for retirement investments. Conservatives have criticized the rule, calling it, quote, woke. These fools don't even know what woke means. And saying that it infringes on the ability to invest dollars how they want to. That is what they're saying. Conservatives wanted to repeal the rule, but Biden said no. It's no surprise that Joe Manchin, who really is a Republican, is siding with the GOP on this because he's in it for the same reasons that they are. Manchin, who was one of the 2 Senate Democrats to vote with Republicans to overturn the rule on March 1, called Biden's decision absolutely infuriating in a statement and panned the administration for putting its radical and progressive agenda ahead of the country's needs. My. This is where I have to pause, y'all. Manchin is right about one thing. Biden does love putting his agenda ahead of the country's needs. Now, he's right about that, especially the military-industrial complex. But while Biden shuns progressives, true progressives, that is, Joe Manchin was given the keys to the kingdom since Biden took office. I mean, he was all up in the White House. He was all up in, the man just, the president rolled out the red carpet for the shadow president. Let's put this headline up. Biden meets with Senators Manchin, Sinema as Democrats try to build support for a $3.5 trillion bill. Are we old enough to remember that? Biden to Senate Democrats. Go ahead, put up this headline, lovelies. Biden to Senate Democrats accept Manchin's demands. The president called for the quicker passage of a smaller reconciliation bill that would address prescription drugs and healthcare subsidies and leave climate till later. John.
Yeah,
is this president a radical progressive?
Well, I thought it was Greta Thunberg vetoing that bill. And then I was like, oh wait, no, that's Biden. Sorry, I'm confused. I come on your show, Nina, and then you make me talk about Manchin. Come on, that's not welcoming. No, it's incredibly frustrating. As I've said many times, it is bad enough as a progressive to never have had a progressive president, to have it be difficult to even conceive of one in the future, to barely have any in the Senate or in the House. But then it's even worse to then be told all of these centrists or center-right politicians, 1980s era Republicans, get called radical Marxist Antifa super soldiers. That is just insult to injury. I'm glad that he did this. It is not only on the merits, because of course, look, ESG is complicated or whatever, but even if you just restrict your analysis to the impacts of climate change and all that, there are major financial fiscal reasons to consider that for the long-term health of these investments. It's not just some woke thing or whatever. But I also am glad that he did it because it reminded me that he was alive. Because weeks and weeks have gone by where I don't remember Biden literally doing anything. I feel like he's the president.
He went to the Ukraine and did not come to East Palestine. Still hasn't been.
That's true.
Here. But for latte liberals, as long as he put on them sunglasses to look cool, the symbol of it all, he doesn't have to show any substance whatsoever. And let us not forget the Willow Project. Let us not forget that thing right there.